Welcome to MotoGP.
Well, we all believed that it was going to be either Vinales or Quartararo here today. How wrong we could be. A terrible start for Maverick Vinales on pole position, and likewise for Quartararo, who got swallowed up into turn one as Morbidelli got the whole shot, with Vinales at that particular moment back up into the top three. Rossi was second, with Jack Miller getting off to a promising start as well in the early stages. Fourth place on this at this point of the race, going into turn four. Miller then went through on Maverick Vinales. The two Suzukis were shadowing Quartararo and Vinales, and then Quartararo, the World Championship leader, crashed out at turn four. Alex Rins then managed to close in on Maverick Vinales and passed him as well. Out front, Valentino Rossi starting to lose touch of Franco Morbidelli, was falling into one or two traps. Jack Miller, though, couldn't hold on. Alex Rins went through on him, with Pecco Bagnaia joining the fun as well. At this stage, Joan Mir looked like he was miles back. A great battle then unfolded for third place. Rossi at this time holding on to second. Then Quartararo, having rejoined, crashed out at turn six. Pecco Bagnaia then managed to get through on both Rins and Valentino Rossi to move up into second place. And it was all eyes on Valentino to see whether he could hold on to the crucial podium place. But on the final lap, a stunning move from Joan Mir at turn 10 ended his chances of picking up the 200th podium. A fantastic third for Mir from where he was. A heroic second for Pecco Bagnaia, given that he's still recovering from a broken leg. But all of the headlines belong to Frankie, who is a star here today. Frankie goes to Hollywood. An amazing victory for the Italian. And the championship is so neatly poised as we arrive back here in just a few days' time. Andrea Dovizioso then will have a 6-point lead over Quartararo. After the flag coming up shortly, I'm off to join Simon Crafar to try and analyse that, where we'll get in-depth interviews with the top three. Of course, then we'll have the press conference as well. So confirmation on your screens of yet another first-time winner in MotoGP 2020. This time it's the honour of Franco Morbidelli, who takes his first MotoGP victory from Pecco Bagnaia on the podium for the first time. A late charge from Joan Mir got him third from Valentino Rossi, who was denied his 200th Premier Class podium right on the last lap. Rins was fifth. Maverick Vinales on that hard rear tyre was never really in the victory battle, was he, in sixth. Andrea Dovizioso seventh, but he leaves Misano as the World Championship leader after a double crash disaster for Fabio Quartararo. Jack Miller and Taka Nakagami were 8th and 9th, with Pol Espargaro leading the KTM charge there in 10th, just ahead of Miguel Oliveira and Brad Binder. 13th for Aleix Espargaro. More points today on the board for Iker Lecuona and Johann Zarco. Missing out difficult weekend for Danilo Petrucci. He was 16th, just held off the charge of Alex Marquez in 17th. Marc Marquez replacement Stefan Bradl, well, he was in the 18th spot, just ahead of Bradley Smith, who remounted after a crash. Fabio Quartararo, well, it's been a disastrous run for him. No top six in the last 4 races, and a double crash here today means he loses the World Championship lead. Can you believe it? Andrea Dovizioso, only 7th in that Misano battle, yet he is the World Championship leader. 76, 6 clear of Fabio Quartararo. Miller just 12 back. Mir now 4th in the championship. Big winner today for him. He's up 4 places. He's 16 behind. Taka Nakagami, 9th in the championship, just 23 points off the best pace so far set by Dovizioso. It's getting even closer. Alex Rins, 12th in the championship battle. He's only 36 points down. Anybody's this one is, as we move back here in Misano in just 7 days' time. Johann Zarco, you can't discount him really, can you? Only 45 points back. We've still got 200 points to fight for over the next couple of months. So this is going to chop and change and get more nervy and more tense as we move forward into the autumn. Danilo Petrucci drops down to 15th in the standings. Not a good day at the office today for Petrucci in 16th place.
Independent Rider Championship, well, that's getting pretty tight at the top as well. Fabio Quartararo just about hangs on to the advantage. He's 6 points clear of Jack Miller. Franco Morbidelli now making a big push for top spot in that battle. He's just 13 now down after his maximum 25-point haul today. Zarco 6, great day for Pecco Bagnaia. 20 of his 29 points taken this afternoon. He's 7th ahead of Aleix Spargaro. Not a bad job by Iker Lecuona as well. He salvaged the 14th place today despite coming through the long lap penalty, having had a start line infringement, stalled on the line. No Cal Crutchlow today, unfortunately, and we won't see Cal back here in Misano next weekend. He has problems as a result of some invasive arm pump surgery recently. In the team championship, that's getting pretty tight as well. Petronas Yamaha SRT on 127 points, 11 clear of Monster Energy Yamaha. So the two Yamaha teams, first and second. Big day today for Team Suzuki X-Star and Pramac Racing. They're both up 1 place. Suzuki 3rd and 5th with Mir and Rins. And Pramac Racing having a very good day. Pecco Bagnaia 2nd and Jack Miller in 8th position. LTR Honda, another pretty good day for them with Taka Nakagami leading the Honda charge in 9th. There's the Independent Team Championship, very much advantage Petronas Yamaha SRT after their 3rd win of the season. 2 for Fabio, 1 for Franco Morbidelli now. They're 30 clear of Pramac Racing with Red Bull KTM Tech 3 down in 3rd place. Miguel Oliveira, he was only able to muster an 11th place today after his brilliant victory at the last corner in Styria 3 weeks ago. Brad Binder fought his way through to 12th spot as well. In the Constructor Championship, Yamaha have a very slender advantage after their victory today. 113 points for the Iwata factory. They are just 6 clear of Ducati. KTM, they're 25 back of Yamaha, with Suzuki there in 4th place, and Honda, minus Marc Marquez and now minus Cal Crutchlow, 5th in the World Championship for the Constructor battle, the Japanese powerhouse. But it's tight at the top between Yamaha and Ducati, who were 1st and 2nd in that memorable Misano MotoGP race here today.
For now, it's goodbye, and thank you to all for joining us here this weekend, and all of our friends and colleagues working behind the scenes back in Barcelona. We'll see you in a minute.
Here comes the Constructor Prize handed over then to Stigefeld, Dr. Antonella Di Pazzo. Of course, the Italian emergency services have done such an incredible job to try and cope with the COVID-19 pandemic. 3rd victory of the season, of course, for Petronas Yamaha SRT. 3rd place trophy then goes to 23-year-old Spaniard Joan Mir. Lara Rodini from Livano, the event sponsors, hands over the trophy to him. 22nd rostrum finish in his career, just a 2nd in MotoGP, and he did it with a daring raid on Rossi on the final lap. FIM President Jorge Viejas hands over a 1st ever MotoGP prize to Pecco Bagnaia, the 23-year-old Italian. That is his 1st ever MotoGP podium, the 24th of his Grand Prix career. He's the 12th different rider to stand on the podium this season, and we've only had 6 races in 2020. And here is the magic moment for Morbidelli. Teodoro Lonfanini hands over the prize to Franco Morbidelli. He's victorious for the 1st time in MotoGP, his 9th win of his Grand Prix career. Magnificent Morbidelli reigns in Misano.
Ed è il momento a questo punto di ascoltare con orgoglio l'inno di
his hand on his heart, how can you not love this guy?